What do you make now as our problems continue to back up?
Well, I have to start by saying that a friend of mine, Sue Roberts, just wrote us and said, I don't usually brag about going to expensive places, but I just left the gas station. And I thought that kind of captured. I had the same experience this morning. I filled up my truck, and it was like $64. It used to be $40. And that's the Biden inflation tax on all of us. So when he said he wouldn't tax anybody under $400,000, it was just plain. It would be a lie if Biden had any idea what he was saying. But I'm increasingly convinced that the entire left lives in a fantasy world where none of these facts matter. And it's a very hard thing to explain to people. They're big government socialists. They know they can't be honest about it. So they invent all of these things. A good example is what's happening with the border.
First and foremost, why the hell do they still have Newt Gingrich on television? Oh, wait. It's because Fox viewers are all 87 years old. That's it. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jackson White, co-founder and chief of content at Politiscope, and thank you again for tuning in to TYT. Now, what's actually interesting about Newt Gingrich is he's one of the chief architects that set the modern day stick it to the libs culture that permeates throughout the Republican Party and everything that the electorate thinks about and does and acts upon. And obviously there's always been partisanship within Congress, which isn't always bad, you know, Democrats and Republicans holding strong within party lines. However, the modern day spin on how everything is about the culture war actually largely was started by Newt Gingrich. And that's also why they still have him on Fox News, because people who have been following politics for decades certainly and absolutely remember his strong role as Speaker of the House in the Republican Party. But what's really funny about these segments is how people pretend that, you know, our economic issues are suddenly started when any type of new administration goes in. You know, obviously there's always problems that are prevalent whether a Republican administration or a Democratic administration is in office, because as we know, the main issue is big money, big corporate money in politics, which corrupts the system and the process and the order of things. Because obviously, you know, it's not as if things were all just grand and swimmingly pleasant under the Trump administration or the Bush administration or the other Bush administration or the Reagan administration. There's been constant ups and downs, and as we always discuss, it's really big money in politics that's the main issue.
Would you like to see Trump run again in 2024?
He'll be back before then.
How do you think that would happen?
I think the election fraud is going to blow wide open nationwide, and I think he'll be reinstated have his proper place because he won. People are going to stand up.
Yeah.
That's what is going to happen.